Okay, guys, we thought that we was going to be seeing Am Bam leave and go start her day so Anthony could stop going to get him a pity party looking for her. We thought that was going to happen, but Dave was sitting there telling her, "I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go." And then because she was like, "Well, I'll call you later," and he was like, "No, you mean see me later?" And she was like, "Well, that could happen. See that I like that even more." And he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Cause I don't want you to go. You know, I'm all." And she was like, "Cause well, I'm already missing you." And he was like, "No, I'm missing you too. I don't want you to go." So she was like, "Well, come and walk me to my car." He's like, "Okay, but you know, I still don't want you to go." Then he went to go open that door. Then he shut that door back. Said, "Nah, you ain't leaving right now." And he grabbed Amber, picked her up because we know little ankles ain't gonna do that. Little ankles can't do that. His ankles will break. Anthony ankles ain't that strong. He ain't picking nobody up. He barely want to pick Kai up. Shit. But he picked Amber up and they headed back towards the other way. But I think what's gonna happen, Melissa gonna come in there. Melissa gonna catch their ass. Okay. But cause you got little ankle sitting around here trying to play the pity party to try to get people on his side, telling people, "Oh yeah, Amber ain't come home last night." Amber, well, why you wasn't going around telling people when you ain't come home, when you left out of the house at 2 o'clock, at 2 o'clock in the morning, and tried to sneak back in at 5, and told Amber you had a business deal you had to go handle real quick, and you was over by Shayla. Why you wasn't going? Why you wasn't doing your pity party then? Why you wasn't telling people how you ain't how you it was multiple times that your ass ain't come home. Or not even come home but sneak out the house and then try to sneak back in. Why you ain't go tell everybody all the shit you was doing then? And see, that's exactly why I said in my last review when Wayne said, you know, we as men we could dish it out but we can't take it. That's what he's talking. He's talking about you, Anthony. He's talking about you. He's literally talking about you. Because you gonna sit here and try to dish all this out, telling everybody that Amber ain't come home last night. Amber ain't come home. How many times you ain't come home? Or when you did come home, you tried to sneak back in at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, cause you was over by Shayla. Or when you snuck Shayla down near the L.A. and you had her staying at the hotel, and while you were staying with Wayne, and you would leave out people, you would disappear. And mind you, this was supposed to be a business trip. You would disappear. People sitting there wondering where the hell you at, and you over in the hotel with Shayla. You over there in the hotel with Shayla the whole time. And then when Amber was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna surprise him in L.A. I'm gonna come to L.A. and surprise him," your ass gonna sit there and tell Shayla to meet her at the airport like you just flew in too, like you had just flew in too, and so this way she won't know you was already down here. All it and see, and that's why I said all this shit that you had did to that lady, all that shit. I don't have no sympathy for you, and all y'all little haters, all you little 304 haters out there, and talking about something. Yeah, she ain't shit. She ain't this. She ain't that. And she filed for divorce right after she met Dave. She filed for divorce when she told, first of all, she told Anthony she wanted divorce after she found out that he took that $5,000 out their account, and it was from an ATM machine right there around the corner from Shayla house. And she asked him about that money, and he said, "Oh well, no, it was a business meeting I need," and he lied about that. That was the final draw for her. So it had nothing to do with about her meeting Dave. That's like me meeting somebody and then I'm just gonna uproot my life and I don't know what that man got going on. That y'all sound stupid. Half of y'all sound so fucking stupid. Don't make no sense. So she filed for the divorce right after she met Dave. Y'all not gonna even mention that he took $5,000 out the account and gave it to Shayla just because, and then turned around and spent a private play date with Shayla and Kai and told my son, "Oh yeah, don't tell Amber." See, and this is what y'all don't want to mention. That's why I said y'all act like the wives are the side pieces and the side pieces are the wives. That's that's what floats y'all boat. That is what floats y'all boat. But thank you guys for tuning in because I hate to see when y'all get old. Y'all gonna be old and lonely. Old and lonely. Cause ain't nobody, y'all not gonna have nobody there for y'all Because at the end of the day, you done went through every relationship acting like when you was a side piece, acting like you was the main piece. That's why they tell you entrees. Okay, is a meal, and then you have entrees. You guys are entrees. You're not the meal. You're not the meal. But Amber is a meal. But Anthony act like he had entrees. He act like he didn't have a whole meal. So this is what happens to him. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And continue to leave your comments. I am having a lazy day today. I'm having a lazy day today. So, yes, you might see me in my pajamas and my little bonnet all day long. Because I don't know, I am loving this little bonnet. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I actually put me some earrings in, and I am loving my little bonnet. Because it's so comfortable and plush. Oh, it's so plush. I'm telling you, you guys better go out there and get one. It's right there on Shein. Better go out there and get one. Because I am loving this little bonnet. Okay, guys. See you in the next Country Wayne Skip review.